We're talking about wagons.
We're talking about wagons.
Yes, we
So
are.
Naja, you okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
just eat my raisin bread. Think about wagons.
So as we're leaving, before we ascend the cliff, excuse me, I turn around to before they like shut the doors on us. Um, I turn around and ask the dwarf just to confirm, because I can't read Dwarven myself, so I don't know what was on the ticket or not. Um, I turn around to the dwarf and I'm like, just to confirm, there are 3 horses and a wagon awaiting us up there, correct?
That's not what it said. 3 horses.
You're, what was the woman's name that I talked to?
Barrel Stoneforge.
The great Mrs. Stoneforge must have forgotten in our agreements that, as you can see, our large companion here does not fit on your mighty steeds that
The
have been
ponies are
provided.
tiny. If you don't have a wagon, I'm gonna have to hang out here with you guys.
Your ponies are too small.
You got some small ponies, and if you don't want me to stay here and bother you anymore and scare your whole town, then I'm gonna need a wagon.
All my Mask Squad people, Mom on, literally right now in my game.
That was amazing. I mentioned that a great, well-built, sturdy wagon was not promised to us, but just simply something that can carry our companion behind us.
I continue to watch this debauchery of him obviously having no idea how to talk to dwarves whatsoever. I look at him and I say, you realize that you've just insulted dwarves in about 6 or 7 different ways. I convert to the dwarven knowledge. I understand that all things built dwarven are sturdy and more than adequate for our traveling. I also know that dwarves do not forget things when it comes to paper and accommodations. However, we are in a hurry. Your council has said that we need to bring the feathers back. We need this wagon.
She did forget the wagon, just saying.
You can't understand Dwarven. I'm
That's
attempting to boost the dwarf's ego while still getting what I want in return.
And I'm just leaning on Calypso's shoulder, like, you're
Obviously, you being put in charge of all of the treasures and all of the land of, what is this place called? In all of...
The Vaults of Dagon?
Vaults
Oh,
of-
I don't know which one you're talking about.
in the Vaults of Dagon, obviously you are of the highest authority when it comes to dispensing goods. I ask you to use your good judgment in this situation, dwarf, and bestow upon us what we need so that we can return to your city immediately.
Yeah, just give us a wagon.
Calithra, can you roll me persuasion with advantage? Because he really doesn't want Zisa to hang around.
Okay, good. I don't have to use my inspiration, so...
I'm just smiling at him.
With all of your
Like a
sharp teeth.
big smile, like,
It was persuasion, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
He says, alright, I'll send a messenger to the crafters and I'm probably lagging out. Okay. I'll send a messenger to the crafters and get this straightened out. Hold on
I do the closest thing I ever have to a bow and slightly incline my head in his general direction and then go back to standing in my fabulous new clothes and looking at Alori and like, God, you can't do anything right without me.
So the dwarf stomps back inside, and after an appropriate amount of time, a wagon is pulled out of the doors by 2 dwarves.
Oh my god, finally.
Calypso, they told you that royalty rides ponies. Royalty actually rides in wagons. Have fun on your pony.
They're horses.
Do I know that she's drunk, or do I just think she's being
I'm not drunk. I'm just super happy to get out of this dwarven
Oh. Praise Loth, I say, confused.
Okay. So,
So-
Not
part-
wanting to piss off the dragon because
Let's
it throws dwarves and
let's just kind
minotaurs.
of montage all the fapping about getting the ponies
Yeah.
hitched up the wagon and getting everything loaded up.
everybody figured out how to ride their pony.
Yeah, kinda.
I want to ride in the wagon too.
God damn it.
It's
No, somebody has to watch that dead kid.
Let's
the dead kid can ride in the wagon.
Let's
He
just
can ride in the wagon with me.
fast forward. The ponies are hitched to the wagon.
Yeah.
Somebody's driving the ponies from the wagon.
I'll drive one and just sit the kid on the other one. Callithra can sit in the effing wagon with Zisa.
I don't want to
Guys-
be away from the kid though. I'm.
Pick it. Pick one.
Imagine
The wagon's not gonna hold every one of
if you
us.
will,
I'm
imagine
also
if you
super
will,
sprawled out in that wagon with my feet
Come on.
back, just like
You guys are-
enjoying the
You
ride.
guys are on the road, disposed in whichever fashion you choose to be disposed in. And
Cool.
you begin adventuring once again.
I point us due east.
Okay, so we are going. If we look at our lovely map, I believe all of the party members have control over this token, right? This one here. Move it 1 hex to the east and roll me a d8 plus a d12.
Do we need to? Is that where the bridge was, or do we need to go up one first?
I think the bridge was up northeast. If you go due east,
Oh.
I think we have to go to this one first and then go over.
okay.
I think.
Um,
I think the bridge was like over here somewhere.
Ooh.
yeah.
Oops.
So I've got. Wait, is Tia driving the cart?
No, I heard roll things. So
I'm driving us.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
There's
Was
like-
I supposed to roll something?
Roll me a d8 plus a d12.
Oops, I keep messing that up.
It's all kind of stuff's going on.
What is Brittany doing?
I have no
I'm
idea.
messing up my commands.
There.
Am I supposed to? Are we all rolling this?
No, just
No, just Rob.
Oh, good. Because those were bad rolls.
We got it, team. We got there. I don't have the right thing open, but now I do. You got a 16. That is something interesting. What is it? Oh boy. So, you guys
Not what I want to hear.
guys
Oh boy.
set out on the road. It's a beautiful sunny morning, but as you travel, clouds bear down very swiftly, and a very strong wind picks up. You feel as if you keep traveling forward, you might run into a situation where the wind might even blow the cart into a very dangerous storm.
Holding
I
my
mean,
necklace.
we're on the border of like the edge of the mountain area and the forest. Are we? Can we
Mhm.
make it in time to get to the forested area?
It would be a roll.
You make that roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying you might.
How do we assist with that? Is there any
I
way
don't know.
to?
So,
I tell the party that I kind of look around and I kind of see the clouds. I think probably Mia probably has the best idea of what weather situations are like on the surface.
No, the druid.
Or the druid would too. Yeah, never mind. Scratch that. Zisa,
Mm-hmm.
assess this weather situation. Can we make it? Do you see the forest in the distance? Do you think we can make it there before the storm gets too bad?
What do I roll, Naja?
roll nature for me.
I think the storm's gonna clear up at any moment.
So, the mountains from are not like these mountains. Like, you don't see weird,
It's like it's raining. What do you want from me?
It's wet. Just get me
I think the weather is bad. Unless
Weather
you're into
is
this sort
weather.
of thing.
Those are clouds.
Weather outside is weather. I don't have my little. Oh wait, no, because we took a rest. But I don't think I switched over to that one spell. Dang it! I should have done that. I didn't know we were going outside.
Well, I'm assuming since we failed our
I
check
need
anyway.
Druidcraft.
Huh?
I
So
can
we-
use my Druidcraft if I have it, but I don't think I can use it because I didn't.
If it's not prepared, you.
I know nothing
Didn't
about
prepare.
druids or weather because in the Underdark it's the same all the time. Hey, it's slightly warm and full of moss. Like
So Zisa apparently can't be helpful in her druid ways. So I motion that we've got to just try to go for it. It's either try to go for it and make it, or sit here and wait for the wind to get worse.
Could I
Um,
use elemental attunement to like? It's not very powerful, but could I make the wind like slightly less windy?
Yes, if you concentrate, you can kind of set up like a bulwark to like
Okay.
keep your cart from blowing over.
Yeah, I'll try to do that.
Okay, so you're just like riding along the side of the cart doing that.
Hmm.
Okay.
She's just got like her hands out and it's like focusing very intently,
Hmm.
but no one else can really see what she's doing. Maybe Zita can kind of pick up on it, but the rest of you are like, well,
All right, so we're just gonna try to go for it and go east towards the forested area.
okay,
I'm-
give me animal handling with advantage from Glycerin buffering the wind.
Animal handling, hey?
Yeah, your
Oh, yeah, 'cause
ponies
they're
are like,
horse, yeah.
I wish I could make that roll and see what I got. It would be brutal.
Ponies are like,
Um,
people, what are you doing?
I'm doing it
Can Ziza assist by holding on to the reins for her so it follows the wagon?
You've already got,
Oh, she had
you've already
advantage.
got advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the ponies, you managed to keep it together. Ponies power through, and you make it to this hex. It is now the middle of the day. You go another hex. Roll me another d8 plus d12.
Oh, wait, I can just... There we go. Man, I'm rolling good dice.
17.
Well, high dice, anyway.
Interesting. So as you descend down into the forest,
Trees start falling down on top of you.
yeah. As you descend down into this forest, you catch sight of a group of about 5 figures following the river up towards the vaults.
What do they look
Very
like?
short. They're short, but that's kind of all you could really tell from this distance without a perception roll.
I halt the wagon, and get off my pony, and
Oh wait, cantrip that's a cantrip, so I can use it without preparing it, right?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Do we still need it?
no.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna stealth at 15.
Okay.
But I'm gonna start moving up, and I mean not like a lot. I'm just trying to like get. I'm trying to position myself more like between the trees to get a better viewed thing, basically, to get a better line of sight. So what?
Okay. Give me perception with advantage for being close and stealthy.
13.
Fortunately for you. It's not hard to figure out they're halflings.
Okay.
They're bedraggled, and they look like they've been walking for some time.
So is this towards or near the area where we had discovered the abandoned or ransacked hovel?
It was around here,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
I go back to the party and mention that I think the group ahead is the family that lived in the hovel that we discovered on the way here. I don't think there's anything that we can do for them, and considering our mission, I think we should try to just avoid them.
Oh, but they left their little pants everywhere.
They're marching with no draws, y'all.
Unfortunately, I think our journey eastward is of higher priority than helping them collect their laundry. They're clearly just wandering about until they feel like the threat at their home has passed.
they're probably just looking for new pants. They're fine. But maybe we should help them. I don't know.
I asked the child if he knows what those are.
Are they more... Well, Maybe they're baby dwarves because they don't have beards.
Okay. I'm continually asking him a barrage of questions, trying to assess what he knows about this world and what he doesn't, and if he lets anything slip. That's
He is
what he knows about
immensely
plants.
ignorant. He's very ignorant.
immensely like nothing I do, except for he understands different languages. Weird. I checked
I mean,
him for
he is-
magical items.
He's magic.
Yeah,
That's
like
I'm trying to get a gauge of power
I mean,
over here.
he's like basically the imbuement of Avant's power. So I mean, he's powerful and understanding, but chaotic and not really like.
Hey,
The
you
brightest-
don't have to
the brightest
understand
crayon.
why the reasons I'm doing what I'm doing, Elf. You just go talks to the pantsless halflings and let the big girl things happen over here.
I'm just saying, you were saying that you thought it was weird that he was dumb but knowledgeable in language. That's all.
I know. I'm just teasing you. I love you.
So I try to confirm and like sway the party to just kind of like let them do them, let us do us. We got somewhere to be.
I'm all for this.
There's nothing we
whine
can do
about
for
it, but I
them,
like
and they
the whole
may
situation.
cause problems for us. We've got precious cargo here for Nazara.
Okay,
like,
whatever,
We
my
need
butt
to get it to
hurts.
her quickly.
Let's just go. Whatever.
Okay. So we try to move on. I think,
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
like not engaging them, like trying to like avoid them.
Are you okay? Well, you
And then
are.
I suggest that with us trying to do that, does anyone have the ability to cast Pass Without Trace on us?
I do.
We don't need it twice, but
I was about to raise my hands, and if she offers to cast a spell, then I keep my spell to myself. Spend your magical energies.
I suggest that you do that, Zisa, so that we can hopefully pass by these beings
Great.
without confrontation.
I will cast that on everyone.
Okay.
Yes, we're invisible.
And they don't need to make any saves or anything, right?
I think we just all get. I
It
think
can
we
be contested.
don't we all have to roll for stealth, and we just add 10 to it. I think that's what we
Okay.
do.
I'm double checking it. Veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking
Oh, it is. Yeah.
companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has 10% bonus, 10,
Plus 10 bonus.
to dexterity and can't be tracked except by
Well, you have an 11.
Damn it, team.
Just,
So,
like, screaming.
I notice her try to stealth, and I'm like face palming. So I tell her to just duck down into the wagon so people can't see her.
Calithra's in the back, like, nobody sees me.
All I'm gonna say in Calithra's defense is that in the Underdark, she could out-stealth any of you guys.
I'm
On the
sure.
surface, and there are sticks, and
It's truly amazing how as soon as you guys come back on the surface,
Right?
Calithra just sucks again.
Do you want me to just add 10 to my 15 or reroll stealth again?
10 to your 15 is fine.
Okay.
You guys are pretty they're pretty distracted. Not even like Calithra doing somersaults in the back of the cart catches their attention.
I think it's actually quieter if I walk on the twigs as opposed to like trying to skirt around them, because they'll support my feet, and I'll just, that it will crack.
Just do the best you can to be inconspicuous. I know it's a challenge. Just duck down into the wagon.
In my fancy clothes, very inconspicuous, a dwarf parading around. The bangles on my clothes like clinking every time I try to walk.
Oh, Calithra, never change. Okay, it's early afternoon.
I'm assuming you need another roll.
I do, and
All right, so we're gonna go there, and boom,
What?
12.
12. What is that? Actually, I'm trying to make sure. Is this the same hex? I think it is. I think you come back to the
This was
Druid's
the Druid
clearing.
Circle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or not the Druid's clearing, the Dryad, rather.
mhm.
Well, where the Druid was. The dead Druid.
Oh,
No, the Dryad was between Dawnbreach Village and the Archive.
okay.
the tree?
Yeah, it was one
Yeah.
of the two.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the ring where the dead Druid was in the middle.
Yeah, he's there. Wait, you guys buried him, if I recall.
I set him on fire, actually.
Rites
Yeah.
were performed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I burned him
there's-
in the middle of the circle.
It's a much less ominous place than it was when you were last here. There's a sense of peace. But otherwise, nothing else is there. Nothing new.
I think we just kind of continue east if anybody.
All right.
Coconuts.
All right, so one more, and again. 13. Look at me not rolling the same number twice.
Ooh. Look at you getting more than a 1.
1 and a 12. I got a crit fail and a crit success.
You come across an overturned cart. It looks like it's been ransacked recently, and nothing of value is immediately visible.
If we turn over the cart, is it in better shape than our cart?
The axle's broken.
All right.
That's a no.
There's some arrows like stuck in it. There's some blood on it.
So if I hopped off and went to inspect it, it's just all pretty much trash and rubble.
I help
roll
with
me
the
an
investigation. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to go look at this thing.
Investigation. I would rather assist someone with that.
I'm gonna roll investigation if you want to help me.
All right.
Sure.
So investigation with advantage.
Ooh.
21.
Oh yeah.
I am
So
not...
you take
Go ahead.
You take the time to pick through what's left of this cart. Most of it is not really salvageable. Oh, goodness. But you do manage to find 5 gold pieces among the wreckage.
Ugh. All right.
So add that to our
No
pouch.
answers here.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like this cart was attacked by bandits or some other form of villainry.
Probably dwarves.
Zeus is racist for the rest of the campaign.
I'm becoming more and more
I love
suspicious
it,
that dwarves are the cause of this entire thing. I'm gonna need to meet a nice, friendly dwarf in order to change my mind.
Yikes.
Okay, so
Yeah, bandit attack.
I see that Zeus has found some gold and added it to her pouch / character sheet. And
I found 5 gold. I'm putting it in this pouch.
sweet. Let's get going.
PUBG.
All right, it is now
The cart.
late, like early evening.
Okay, so we're back at the archive now.
Yeah, the building looms there. It's quiet. Again, peaceful, since you have laid all of the spirits to rest.
If we investigate and just kind of look inside, does it seem like the villagers have been there and left again after, like, been there basically to like clean everything up, or is everything literally the way we left it and they haven't been there yet?
It looks like someone has been there. Some things have changed. Like that pot of whatever old gross food is gone off the stove. But it doesn't look like it's had like significant renovation yet.
Well, right, it's just kind of been like tidied up and like the dead people are buried, etc.
Are any of those dust things still here, or was that?
There weren't any other than yours
Okay.
when we were here the first time.
The dust methods.
Yeah, there was
Oh,
a
I
couple
keep
of those.
thinking you mean that the dust.
The
buster.
Roombas. The Roombas.
No, yeah, the Roombas were not. There weren't any more of those because I tried
There's
to look
only
for
one Roomba, but the dust bunny monsters. You can hear like some flapping of
Okay.
wings.
Damn.
Should we clear that out for the villagers?
I don't know. I mean, I tried to get one for you guys.
I mean, I feel like if we leave them here and they might hurt the villagers. It's not like the villagers are fighters.
Will they give us a reward?
Probably.
Are we going back to
I
the
think we should do this.
Yeah, we have to go back that
Dawn?
way anyway. Yeah, we have to go back to Dawnbreach. That's the way to our destination.
Didn't we like take some little boy's thing, like his.
We also
jewelry.
have a necklace that we should probably turn in for hopefully a thankful reward as well.
Excellent idea.
All right, I guess let's go clear
And
out these.
I look at Calithra when I say that, and I'm like eyeballing her and the boy like it was, it's technically his. So
I put the amulet on the boy.
How do we
He's
kill
like,
these bunny monsters again? How do they die?
I don't
like-
care that he's excited. I was hoping for a magical reaction, so I kind of let down. But if he chooses to look at me with like hope and sparkle in his eyes, then I smile at him as convincingly as possible. Like I may actually have some tiny modicum of feeling for him.
Yeah, he's holding the pendant with one hand and still has like the fully intact pork bun in the other.
He hasn't eaten it. This
Isn't it
entire
like
time.
wet?
I don't
and
think he
burns
knows how
through
to
the
eat.
ring? I don't think he can eat. Isn't he empty inside?
Wants to give it to his dead mom.
Has feathers.
I attempt to inspect him at points, and if he struggles with me, I will beat him unconscious. If he has like a heartbeat, if he breathes at all, does he exude all the normal things of a normal person?
He just exudes a ton of heat.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have a pulse or anything. He's just like a little like space heater person.
Yeah, I think he's kind of like in between worlds kind of thing, because his technical body.
I know,
was
but Calithra's very stupid, so
Yeah.
she has to check over
Yeah.
and over again.
And she's like,
Yeah,
she's
friendly
like-
thing, chat. Her intelligence is actually a 9. I think 8 is the average stat.
10
for
is average, I think.
10 is average. Okay, so Calithra's a little,
Below
As
average.
as I see her like.
I wouldn't put it in those words.
poking and-
Technically speaking.
I mean,
No.
if we have to, name it, I guess.
As I see her poking and prodding, like they obviously not real boy. I'll call him Pinocchio.
Yeah.
I mentioned that his actual body was we discovered it in Dawn Breach,
I know that.
like his real physical body. I know, but I know that that's a way to like bag you, so he says that.
Felton is
So-
I
kind of
mutter
weird.
1,000 curses under my breath about
I-
sacrificing.
I
Tinkeloff.
mentioned that we should probably rest here for the night. This is some place that we know is safe. It's evening anyway. Najee, you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm being Felton trying to make his pendant look like
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So
he doesn't have horns though. So.
Oh, and at some point I help. Oh God, I get so close through. I forget people's character names.
so you said
Alizarin.
Alizarin.
I help her put on her necklace properly, so she doesn't lose it.
Oh, cute.
And that way you can pick it up and look at it better.
Oh my gosh.
There
So-
you go.
At the same time as helping her, though, my obvious true purpose is to inspect the necklace and to see how much it's worth and if it's magical.
It's not magical. I believe it was worth.
250?
Say, yeah, 250.
250G.
I mean, it's somewhere around there.
Okay.
In that ballpark.
But does the lizard know that?
No.
No.
It's shiny. That's
I
all
just
she
think
really.
it's pretty.
So when I see Calithra looking at it, I kind of just like put my hand on her shoulder and like pull her back. That's her toy. Just leave it.
Why are you going to throw me at a minotaur as well? I say, cackling and heading back to the boy.
And as she walks away, I'm just like, if only you knew.
So I want to like tie up the ponies to something outside. I'm assuming there's like some kind of like wooden apparatus that I can tie all the ponies.
That
Yeah.
part I can assist with because, you do that with the lizard. So I try to make it look like I know what I'm doing beside him, but
I'm sure you're really great at tying knots.
no.
And like just kind of park the wagon somewhere to the side, and suggest that we rest here for the night. I guess I did that already, but yeah. Does anybody have an issue with staying here tonight?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. I would like to. I'm gonna go collect stuff to build a fire. I'll be right back. So I go gather just some stuff
When
around.
he's gone, I take the opportunity to take out my 2 magical items and see if the boy knows what they are, if possible, away from those 2. Unlikely. I doubt they'll let him out of his sight, but I want to see if he can tell me what they do.
He looks at them and he's like, "These are tingly."
Is that the face she makes?
He's so creepy.
Dumbfounded.
You have a lot of tingly things. Do you like tingly things?
I do like tingly things quite a bit, and if you
Well, I'm tingly, so get away from me. I don't like you.
I don't like you either, but if you don't do what I say, I'm going to tell your mistress, and she won't like that very much.
But I got her this thing, and he holds
Yeah,
up the
she's
pork
gonna
bun.
love the pork bun. Let's not anger the undead hot child.
I say to her in what languages do we mutually speak? In
Pretty much.
Elven. Ugh.
What? No, she doesn't know.
He doesn't
Elven.
understand Elven. It was Undercommon,
He speaks Elven. Elven, Undercommon,
Oh,
Common.
that's okay. Yeah.
and you don't speak Dwarven.
I speak Druidic and Primordial and Draconic.
I don't say anything to you then because I have no way in which of conversing with you these thoughts and things. I just kind of give her a look that says, "Shut up."
I return with the sticks.
I don't want him to know that he's more powerful than us.
He doesn't know that. He just knows that he's hot, and I don't want to make him angry.
So you got your sticks.
So I build a little fire. And
Okay.
I cast prestidigitation and light the fire.
Felton goes to it immediately and seems very happy to sit next to it. Do you guys set up a watch order for camp?
I feel like is it still probably evening time? It's not ready to quite sleep yet, is it?
Yeah, you got a bit of time.
I would like
Is there
to go
anything
to
you're trying
this. Yeah, well, I want to go to the side and just like find somewhere. I tell Zisa and Alizarin to like keep an eye on Calitharis and the kid, and I want to go to the side somewhere and just like somewhere where it's semi-peaceful, and set up my ritual to cast Find Familiar, which takes like an hour,
Okay.
and cast that.
So while he's doing that, what are you guys doing back at the camp?
I want to assume that for the most part, I'm going to be helping her play with her necklace, watching her because I'm not really sure about the dragon lady anymore. I don't know if she's lost her mind. And talking to the child, but if I notice that Alorian's gone, I'd say if he's gone for more than an hour, then I would probably get suspicious.
I'm not purposely trying to go out of sight. I'm just trying to separate,
Okay,
like just
so
a little,
you're
just a
off
little
doing some
densest.
surface
Yeah, you
elf
can see me. I
stupid
just don't. I
thing.
just want to get away from like the noise.
Okay.
I'll go sit and talk to this kid.
I will go and commune with Loth for the remaining. Try to find spiders. I try to find spiders and help them eat. Get them bugs.
Okay.
Weirdo.
I used to do that when I was a kid. Shut up. I'd throw like little mosquitoes into the spider web.
And now it all makes sense.
Can I roll something to see how beautiful my dulcimer music is?
There's probably something. Is there like there's performance?
Oh, performance.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
Hearing it in the distance makes me extra serene, and I'm enjoying my ritual.
I want to sing with you. I try and find a way to sing along
Join
with your
me.
music.
Do you also have to roll performance? Are you
Yes.
proficient in singing? Does she have disadvantage?
Nope. I am not, but that's the mood that strikes me with her music. I'm rolling this performance check now. Praise Sloth. I sing good.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
So Felton is entranced with this. He's just like, what are you What are you creatures doing? This is wonderful.
I
Having a
attempt
jam
to
session.
teach him and bring him over to the ways of Loth with my singing, but it's mostly just hymns and things about how great Loth is. Loth is good. Loth is great. I
Lord-
can't sing. Da da da.
Alorian is now noticeably less serene.
Zisa, as this like performance unfolds in front of you, how are you feeling? Are you relaxed your way from
I'm glad that everybody's like singing and stuff, and I just want to ask this kid if he knows like what's up with this finger bow necklace that I have.
You
God.
still
I
have
forgot about the
I
finger
was trying to be
Oh my
friends with them.
God.
That dog didn't want it to. That hellhound was not interested.
Aren't
I
those
just, like,
the little
kept it.
boy's fingers?
I don't know. That's what I want to ask him about it.
He kind
I
of
just want to be
looks
like,
at
do
it.
you
He's like,
know what this
"Oh,
is?
that's something Nazara did. She does that.
What did she do?
Takes people's fingers and makes necklaces out of them. She usually uses does that so that she can keep them for later for like other things.
Their fingers for later for other things?
She makes circles out of them sometimes, and
Circles?
Yeah, remember she made the.
I
Well,
don't
I'm
like
not
when
there.
she
Never
does
mind.
Yeah. You don't know why though?
magic.
Magic.
Yeah, they usually circles keep things in
Mm-hmm.
or things out. I don't know.
Mm.
Barrier.
Do you feel like these maybe are your fingers?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I'll keep this necklace then, I guess. Unless you want it. But I feel like you don't care about anything.
These are fingers, right? Am I supposed to have more of them?
Calithra suddenly feels smart compared to. I get to feel intelligent.
He's
Yeah.
looking at his hands like, oh god.
What's wrong with me?
And then I realized that I might be freaking him out. So I'm just like, never mind. Do you have any other interests?
You
I'm just
like.
trying to be friends with
What,
him.
is this plenty of fish? What is going on?
I'm trying to be friends with him. I'm trying to see, like, Coulter's been so mean to him when she talks to him. I'm just trying to, like,
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Be
Threatening
nice
to
to
hang
him.
you by your thumb sounds like a great time to me.
He says he likes magic things except when Nazara does it. He likes the sounds that your companions are making. He likes the pork bun that he has. It is
mhm.
his greatest possession.
What does he not, what do you not like? What do you really dislike? Like, what makes you feel really bad?
Calithra.
Oh, Calithra, why is that?
She reminds me of Nazara. She's really mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's kind of mean.
I don't like water either.
You don't like water?
No.
Why not?
It hurts.
It hurts.
Do I hear any of this? Or am I just too busy
You're
singing?
You're
Okay.
yeah.
We're like
Water.
jamming.
One doesn't like half-ass singing a hymn to Loth. Your attention is fully engaged in this performance.
When have you been in water?
Never.
Never?
But I know it will hurt.
You know it would hurt. Why is that?
Well, if you pour water on that fire over there, like, what's gonna happen?
It goes out, right?
I don't want to go out.
Okay. So you believe that if you have water poured on you, you'll go out,
You're not.
as far as you know. Okay. Okay. Is that it? Is that the only thing you're scared of
So far.
so far? Do you remember anything else?
I woke up in the vaults and I had this burning stuff in me, these feathers. And Nazara was there and she was really scary. And she told me that I had to keep the feathers inside of me until she took them out.
She said you had to, but you know how to take them out.
Well, I can let them go, but I'm not supposed to.
You can. Is it easy to let them go?
It would be a relief.
Yeah, it's hard to hold on to them.
He nods. He says, they've been slipping a little bit, but I still have them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're getting tired, right?
Yeah, I'm hungry. When are we going to get power?
Yeah, well, we'll do that soon, we'll do it soon. So do you think that maybe if people were nice to you and you felt like super safe, that you would feel like maybe you could let go of the feathers if we could just like make sure that nothing bad happened to you? No, because you don't trust us yet.
Nazara told me I have to do something. We're going to her, right? I'll just give them to her when I see her.
Yeah, but what if it takes a little while to get there? I mean, I could hold on to the feathers for you if you wanted me to, because they won't hurt me.
He kind of gives you a suspicious look. Can you roll deception?
Mm-hmm.
Use your thing.
My inspiration.
That's the one.
Okay, I'll use my inspiration.
15. 15's the magic number.
It's totally the magic number.
He says, you are different. You look like you have a shiny face.
See,
Maybe-
oh, I'm not there. Dang it.
Maybe you could hold it.
Yeah,
Is my ritual over yet?
he's super like
Yeah,
you
your ritual
let
can
them
be
go, and then you
Okay.
can relax, and then we'll go to her, and I'll just hold them for you until we get there, and then you won't have to, it won't be so hard for you.
You're really strong.
Friends, and yeah, I got it. And we can all I can have Alorian help me hold them. He's really good at that kind of stuff. So
So when my ritual's done, I have summoned a fey owl, by the way, and I clean up my supplies and then walk over to Zisa and ask her what's going on. What have I missed?
What is this owl's name?
Hoot.
That is the lamest owl name ever.
Can we at least get like a hoo-hoot? Can we get a Pokemon?
I really want to let chat name the.
Chad can name my
yeah,
owl.
let's chat name the owl.
Yeah.
Chat, we need a Fey owl name.
We need a fey owl name. Fowl? Fowl, get it?
No.
Okay, that's a chicken.
No.
That's foul. You are.
I'm disgusted with
See what
this
I did
whole
there?
chat.
Bird puns up top. What do you got?
That's
Oh.
what I, yeah. So
Wow.
while Chad's getting my name, what did I miss while I was gone? I was gone there for a second.
So, our friend here, I was just chatting with him, and the feathers are really super hard for him to hold. And I was like, hey, we were just talking and getting to know each other, and
Broing it up, yeah.
we're good friends. And so I told him that we could, just hold the feathers for him because we don't want him to be in, pain. He's already holding that pork bun. He's got a lot of stuff going on. So I told him that you and I could just take the feathers for him and hold on to them until we can give them to Nazara. So what do you think?
Let's find some middle ground, because I'm assuming he's looking a little while she's telling me all this, he's
Yeah, he looks a little uncomfortable.
yeah, I look at her and I'm like, how about we do this? And I kind of kneel down like you would to a kid. And I call my owl over and have my owl sit on my shoulder. And
Please take the name Hoot Door.
no, I'm not taking that.
Ridiculous.
Lord.
Wait, let's Owly McOwlface. What, Laura? Featherhead.
I'm just saying, if it was my owl, it would be a Hoot Door.
Owl. Mr. Candy Education Man.
I like
There was Bartholomew. And
Bartholohoot. Bartholomew.
Going with Beauregard.
Beauregard. Oh, that's a good one.
Beauregard is a
Horace. Oh, wait, there's so many other ones.
Focus.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys, do this. After the episode, think of a bunch of
William
names.
H. Macy. Please name the owl William H. Macy.
I can't. I have to use this owl in combat. I can't take
I know.
4 hours to say this owl's
Lady
name.
Tracy! Just think about it. Think about it.
Yeah, I'll think about it. So, guys, after we make the thread in the subreddit for this episode, go to the subreddit. Tell me what I should be naming my owl. Until then, we're gonna call him McHoot, I guess. So I lead down to the kid, and I'm calling. I can telepathically communicate with my owl. So I tell my owl to come sit on my shoulder and hope that he's like kind of like entranced with this fancy fairy owl looking thing.
Yeah, he's like, ugh.
So I get down on my knees and I'm like, how about we do this? If you ever feel like you're losing control or you need someone to hold on to them for you just for a minute so that you can kind of like recuperate, Zeus is a dragon. They're like literally fire inside. So she can handle it for you for just a minute if she needs to. So you hang on to him for now, but if you feel like it's too much, you just let us know if you need to take a break, and we'll hold him just as long as you need us to, and then you can have him back.
Okay. If I can't hold him anymore, I'll let you know.
Yeah, you hold him until you think that you can't hold it anymore.
Okay.
And then you just let us know, and you can let it out.
Okay.
And Z said that she's a dragon. She's literally, the insides of her is burning hot, so she can take it. She's fine.
I can breathe fire, you know.
Kind of. And
Screw it. We're about to sleep. Have you breathed fire today?
No, can I show him?
And knock yourself out.
Just
Yeah,
like
see it?
like into the like I tell her to like just into the air like a circus performer when they do like the fire thing and blow the fire.
Yeah, I'm actually like kind of into this. So I just like do this thing with my arms and I'm just like, blow the fire out of my mouth in front of me.
Does he love that?
Yeah, he's having the day of his life with this singing and like fire breathing and mysterious birds. He's like, this is the best, and he has a pork butt now.
Yeah.
And let's kind of fade out on him looking so excited with all of these miraculous things happening around him as we take our second break.
All right. Cool. All right, guys, we're going to go take our second and last break for the evening. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We hope you're enjoying the show. Keep an eye out for that Reddit thread on our subreddit. There we go. Perhaps Nadja can make it over the break. We'll see. And we'll be right back. Thanks, guys.